you were talking about people who are accountable for half your offense. I was watching. I watched two games. No, like three games yesterday. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I
What
watched
games?
an '86 Boston
I seen you
Laker
tweet. I
game.
seen you tweet
I've
about
seen
that.
this tweet
I
too.
saw
I know
I
exactly where
saw
this is going.
a 91 finals game one.
Mm.
Hey, it's time to have some discourse about Magic Johnson, bro.
What kind of
It's time to
discourse?
have some
Game one, is
discourse
that the
about
game where
Magic.
Magic Johnson made the half court shot? Is that game one?
Yeah, so, well, not half
What are we
court, but
talking
yeah,
about?
it was like
80
a
in 81?
yeah, deep buzzer beater. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
86 and 91.
Okay. So
86 and 91. Look,
when they lost to
I
Houston.
want to apologize to Tyrese Halliburton because clearly Magic is who he modeled his game after. Because Magic was not looking to shoot the ball whatsoever.
Oh, we turning this to a Magic hate segment?
Whatsoever. He was not looking to shoot the ball.
I'm here for that.
Dennis Johnson was eating his lunch. Dennis Johnson was clearly outplaying Magic Johnson, right? He couldn't score on Dennis Johnson.
In 2 games?
He couldn't score really. You said what?
In 2 games?
No, this is the one game against the 86 game against the Celtics in the regular season.
One game.
The
Okay,
Celtics
one
beat them with no Kevin McHale that game. Right?
Mhm.
So James Worthy was damn near the best Laker on the court. I got to start looking at some more
James Worthy is dope.
James
James Worthy was. James Worthy
was.
was. Yeah, James Worthy was like that.
Real
James
talk.
Worthy was getting to it.
Real talk, right quick. This is actually the perfect time to go ahead and preview this for you, the chat, and everybody else who might be watching.
Okay.
So on Thursdays, we're gonna start doing a little thing called Throwback Thursday. You know, where we go back and we watch games of the past. This may be the first place we need to go. Maybe Magic Johnson needs to get put on trial. Maybe we need to go check out Magic and really determine the fraudulence of his basketball play. Was he really the best point guard? Was he
No
really
way
the best passer?
no way we gonna be going to Playback to do negative work. Like there's no way.
It might be
I'm
positive
just
work.
saying, bro.
Who knows?
Bro, if it wasn't a fast break, he was looking kind of iffy out there, man. It was nasty. And then 91, you know how they gassed that? Oh, they had to switch Michael Jordan up off him. First off, that's because he was grifting. I know they try to act like grifting wasn't going on in the 80s and 90s. He was straight running into the paint, throwing a shot up, looking for a whistle, and they were giving it to him in 91. So he got Michael Jordan in foul trouble off that. And then they like start doubling him in the fourth quarter or whatnot. But bro, it was Michael Jordan was so clearly better than him on that basketball court. It actually wasn't funny, bro. Like it wasn't even close.
Michael Jordan is better than Magic Johnson. Yeah, he is.
But I mean, better, yes. That much better was kind of crazy to witness. I'm not.
But real talk, you know what this is though. Like, and this is what I be saying about pure point guards. Their game can't be measured in terms of numbers and you know how much buckets they get. In terms of how much
minutes ago. I just heard you talk about Steve Nash 4 minutes ago.
I'm on the Steve Nash bandwagon now. This is the prop Steve Nash as well. But you can't measure a point guard in terms of just the numbers and you know all of that. Like Magic Johnson. What do you mean it's nasty?
It's nasty because you
me
just
saying
told
that you can't.
You just told us about Steve Nash 15 and 11. You literally just told us about that. But even still, okay, first and foremost, Magic during that time was the consummate lead guard. The offense was ran through Jabbar. They played fast, and with them playing fast, when they started playing fast, wasn't his job to score. That's why James Worthy what he was. That's why James Worthy was what he was. That's why Byron Scott was what he was. That's why Michael Cooper was what he was. That's why Jabbar, even in his advanced age, was what he was. Magic, when we got into the half court, he didn't shoot as much because we ran the offense through Jabbar, Steven, even at his advanced age. And at that time, James Worthy thought he was better than Jabbar, which I don't hate that. Magic started to become more of a scorer in the 86, 87, 88, when the offense stopped running through Jabbar and Magic became more of a bucket getter. We saw him shoot the basketball more. We saw him shooting the mid-range more. We even saw him shoot the three ball more. And we saw him score more in transition as opposed to when he was playing in 84 and 83, where he was looking more for those guys and less for his own offense. So the idea that Magic couldn't score, not necessarily couldn't score, it's not the idea that he couldn't score more than that just wasn't his job at that time. His job was to get everybody else involved, and he did that. It wasn't a coincidence that once the offense got turned over to him to be more of a scorer in 87, He became more of that. That wasn't that was never a question.
Do you have Larry Bird better than Magic Johnson?
No, I don't.
See, that's where I disagree. I watched them on the court, and
Real
maybe I
talk, you
got to
watched
watch
one
some more
game,
games.
though.
But Larry was
You watched
better.
one
I still do agree. Like, I think Larry Bird's better than Magic.
Larry
too,
Bird
so.
was better, and I think Magic. I think Magic became better. I think Magic's game.
Yeah, when Bird's back stopped working.
Well,
yeah.
that's a you problem. That ain't a me problem. So
Yeah, he became a
So,
better player when Larry Bird's back stopped working. Larry Bird's
But hold on,
better.
let's talk about him at their peaks, though. At their peaks, who's better?
Yeah,
It
Larry's
doesn't-
better. Larry's better.
So what, Larry in 87? 86,
80, 84, 85,
from 84 to
86.
86. From the 83, 84,
87,
86,
like those type
85,
of years,
86. I think Magic passed him in 87, 88. That's when Magic passed him.
Yeah, I guess.
What,
Hey,
what,
man.
what year was
Bird
All I'm
better,
saying
so
is go look
Bird
at some
better.
more Magic games. Hey, youngsters in the chat, bro. Go look at some more Magic, bro. I'm telling you.
Yes, please go look at some more Magic so that way you'll know how good he was.
Yes.
No, Magic was tough. He watching the Lakers game for the wrong reason. I watch old Lakers
You're
games
not-
just to see how many layups Kurt Rambis misses. That's the only reason I watch.
Trust me, you're not youngsters in the chat. You're not gonna watch more Magic and think he's worse. You'll watch more Magic and be like, "Damn, this dude could actually play basketball. I should have watched instead of listening to
If
Real
you
Talk."
think Magic is top 5, the more Magic you watch, you're gonna think he's worse. Respectfully,
I don't.
if you have him that high, you're gonna think he's
Top
worse.
5 is a reach to me, but I think Bird better. That's it. I think Bird.
So where do you have him ranked? Real talk, Magic.
Have him 10th.
10th.
It's not
Yeah.
9 players in NBA history better.
Oh.
Than him. No, it's not.
10's not
I mean,
bad.
I have
that's
Larry
still-
and
that's still
Steph
really
over
high.
him.
Yeah, I go 10 is I ain't got no problem with 10.
Yeah,
that's fine.
that's still good. Like there's 10 is really
The way
good.
you were slandering him, I was about to say I got him 38 behind
No, I
James.
was
Worthy. I was like, okay.
Nah, I'm not finna.
No,
throw off
no.
the cliff. I'm just
But
saying it's like.
Oh yeah, 10.
But
I
you
ain't
know
got
what
no
though?
problem with
What
10,
what just happened too though? Real talk. I think y'all need. I think youngsters should go back and watch a lot more, so that way y'all know how good James Worthy was.
See
You know what I'm
that?
saying?
See, I'm
I don't
with you
think
on that.
a lot of people understand how dope James Worthy was. That's when we did the top 10 list last summer, and I had James Worthy really high on my list, and people was acting like I was tripping. But
Curry
I
was
think
not better
I
than
think I
Steph.
think we got to go back
he
and
wasn't.
watch James Worthy because he was really cold. Like
I got Magic at 6.
Yeah, I'm under some construction on my list. I'm pretty sure Magic is moving down, and a couple other players are moving up. But
Tyrese Halliburton going to jump.
yeah, he probably gonna jump into like the top 50, but that's not the conversation that we're making right now. We talk about Magic and kind of some of the things Real Talk was saying. I can't say that I value scoring or that scoring is the most valuable thing you can provide as a basketball player,
Yeah.
even though I'm high on distribution and stuff like that, and have Magic where I had him at. But salute to Magic though. Magic is the GOAT point guard.
Yeah, still top 10.
I wonder if that's still like. I wonder if that's still like the consensus. I'm not saying Magic is or isn't. I wonder if we could poll every NBA fan. I wonder if the consensus would still say Magic is over Steph. Because I know the young generation is pretty overwhelmingly going with Steph at this point. So I don't know if that's as definitive.
I think the consensus will probably have Steph more. Because it's
I wouldn't be surprised if
most
Based on
most well because most of the
based on
youngsters,
probably him being better. That would probably be
well
better.
that there could be
You think
that.
he
but
better than Magic?
my thing.
I think they
is not
think he's
that.
better.
no,
it's
you
because-
Mars. You think he better than Magic?
I don't know. I don't have a list. I'm sure.
I'm
I
just
just-
talking about. I'm just talking about.
That's not the
crap.
reason. That's not.
Who's
That's
better?
not. That's
I don't
the whole
know.
thing.
Do you
I
think
don't
he's
know.
better than him? Because
I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I think.
I know
that
you
Magic-
don't. Yeah, you don't think it's close though. So I disagree with that. But
No.
I don't know.
I do think it's closer. I think it's closer.
yeah, closer or isn't close.
Yeah.
You don't
I
think it's close?
I think it's closer.
Chill. Why do you think Magic is better than Steph?
I don't think he did anything better than Magic except shoot the long ball. Nothing. He ain't do nothing else better than Magic except shoot the long ball. That's it.
That is all he did better than Magic.
That's it.
just a
He ain't
fact.
do nothing else better than Magic except shoot
But
the long ball.
to some people think because and this is very fair for them to feel this way.
Yeah.
But the fact that Steph shoots the ball so well,
Yeah.
that could be enough to put him over Magic. And a lot of
So
people
you
feel that
think
way.
you
and
think
they-
you
and they
think
have-
Jokic better than Steph?
they have every right to feel that way. So there's nothing wrong.
Right.
With
Like how many players can
You
say that about?
you think Jokic
Yeah,
better than
but-
Steph?
that. But it's not even
Do I think
only
Jokic
that
is
though.
better than
It's
Steph
not
today?
it's not even
No.
only that. It's
Not
more
all
than
time.
that.
The best. Do you think the best Jokic is better than Steph?
Well, wait a minute, Mars. Again, we have to factor in everything that Magic did over the course of his career, in addition to him being a player. I'm not just doing that.
Yeah, well, you said Steph doesn't do anything better than shoot. Other than shoot.
100%. And
So based on that, is Jokic better than him?
Over the course of his career, over the course of his career, we haven't seen the rest of Joker's career. So
okay, if Jokic died right now, is he better than Steph?
I don't think
is he better at basketball than Steph?
I don't think Jokic's better than Magic. So no.
That's not. Yeah, I'm not asking about Magic. I'm asking if he's better than Steph because Steph ain't better than Magic. Is Jokic better at basketball than Steph?
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't got a problem with it. I'm just curious. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But the main reason though, chill, like I was saying, that the consensus of probably will have it is because first of all, most of the youngsters not gonna even go back and watch Magic, so they're just gonna simply just say Steph. You know what I'm saying? And that's so they got Steph off top. Their mind can't be changed. They're not gonna go watch enough Magic to even consider it. And then there's a lot of older cats that have seen Steph play basketball and they're like, man, the way he shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? There's enough of them that have been convinced, like, nah, the way he shoot the ball is better than Magic. And like I said a second ago, I think that's fair. When you look at the way Steph has shot the ball for his whole career and the impact his shooting has had on the game, you know what I'm saying? It's fair to put him ahead of Magic, I think. So, that's why, like, enough of the old heads have seen it and they're like, okay, they move over, they got Steph, and then the youngsters, they all got Steph. So the consensus is Steph, I think. Personally.
And to your point, Ox, he has, when I think about the most dangerous guys to step on the floor, he has something that is the most dangerous thing. No, I won't ever argue that when it comes to Steph Curry, that once he gets going, man, forget it. It's almost impossible to slow that down. But I mean, I feel like the way Magic controlled the game, I feel like the way Magic sped up the game, how he involved himself in the game in every aspect of the game. I think that trumps him. Now, to Mars's point about Joker, I think that offensively, how good Joker has been throughout the course of his career, and we still in the middle of Joker. Like, I don't think that we're at the end of Joker. But to your point, if Joker passed today, as a basketball player overall, is he a better ball player than Steph Curry? Yes.
I disagree with that.
Hell no.
I'm like, if I have, I don't know if you guys think this is peak Joker or if it was 2023, whatever Joker you want to go to. If I can draft both of them to just start a team, let's say I get them for a 3, 4, 5 year run in their primes
at their best,
yes.
like 2015 to 2019 Curry.
Give me that.
That's a hell of a player, man.
I got him over everybody.
Give me that. I want Steph. Like Joker is
21 Joker to 25
right now. 25.
Joker.
Yeah,
I'll take Joker. Well, wait a minute. That's 16 Curry, and that 16 Curry might be he was different.
Unanimous.
That's 16 Curry.
Chill. Those aren't impacting the game like Steph Curry. Like those.
Have you seen Jokic net ratings?
No,
I don't know about that.
Those are not impacting the game like Steph Curry. Chill. It's hard for me to find somebody like you got. That's all it takes. That's the beauty of the game. I don't gotta be good at all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I will snipe you from anywhere. Yeah. You got to come out with your hands up.
But hold up,
you know what I'm saying? Because everywhere.
I didn't like how you and Chill did that when you said he's only just a better shooter. Steph is a better
I didn't like that either, Ron.
Okay,
that's
better what?
Scorer.
He's a better scorer because he's a better shooter.
No.
Wait, chill. We talking about the same player? We talking about the same player?
Ron, but he's a better scorer because he's a better scorer than Magic.
Let me make sure Chill knows we're talking about Magic Johnson.
100%. So scoring the basketball, right? Because I'm not doing.
Chill. This is gonna be another one of them worst takes for next year. I'm just letting you know.
Wait. I'm not doing the Elijah Bill Russell.
It's not gonna be that.
Don't do it right now.
I'm gonna stay right
Go
here.
ahead. I'm running the poll.
So Steph Curry as a long ball shooter, incredible. Like, is Steph Curry better than Magic at getting downhill and getting to the rim?
Damn near.
Okay, I didn't ask you damn near.
No, hey, look, for real. This is the thing with Steph. You guys get so caught up in him shooting threes that you
forget what he does.
No, that's not what he does.
Steph shoots 20 shots a game and 10 of them are threes. That means half of them are on
just
threes.
how extraordinary Steph is at getting to his mid-range, at getting to the hoop, floaters.
Half of them is him shooting the three. Half of them are not him shooting the three. So you guys say that's what he does.
Mid-range pull-ups.
Yeah, but Steph doesn't play in the mid range a whole lot.
Okay,
Like,
so that's what I'm saying.
Steph's doing is in the
If one part of your game is taking up 50% of your offense, and that's what you do. You shoot.
Yeah, that's what you do, but that doesn't mean that you're not doing the other things.
I know. Literally, you're not doing. That's not all you do. Literally, like you do other things, but that is the
Steve Novak.
That is the. No, of course he's not Steve Novak. But I'm saying that is for if we're judging an all around basketball player, and you shoot 20 shots per game, and there's 3 or 4 different levels of scoring, and 50% of them are at one level. Then that's what you do. You are a shooter.
Is Steph a shooter that scores, or is he a scorer that shoots?
No, he's a shooter.
He scores because he shoots.
100%.
Like all that. Like that's what it is. He's a better scorer than Magic because he's a shooter, because he can shoot the 3-ball, and that's not a knock.
His shooting is why he's a better scorer. Yes,
I'm not saying that's a knock. But
he's a better scorer.
He's okay. So yeah, Ron, he's a better scorer than Magic. Yes, 100%. I'm with you on that. He's a better scorer than Magic. Yes, because he's a demon from the 3, and that's not a excuse. I'm not saying that's a knock. That's just a reason. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like that 3-ball is what. Yes, that's a compliment. Yeah. That 3-ball is everything to Steph. Without that gun.
What would he be?
Without that banger.
Wait. Y'all,
bro, he can't fight. He got to move. He can't fight if you don't got that.
Is Magic Johnson a better scorer? Is Magic a better scorer than Giannis?
No. Hell no.
You asking Chill?
Yes.
No, asking me.
So Giannis, Magic, Steph.
Well, let's rewind. Let's rewind.
Okay. I've rewinded it.
So Curry with the long ball. Curry with the long ball. I think that he trumps, because he's got that one thing. I think he trumps Magic as a scorer. So I was in haste with Curry being a better.
I tried to tell you that, but I've already run the poll now. So
however, I think that it just sounds so black and white, because I don't really get to explain. Like when I think about Magic,
it's kind of black and white. Yeah,
it really isn't though, man. Because
Steph's a better scorer than Magic.
Period. Okay, Steph's better. Steph is a better scorer than Magic. Black and white. Yes. It's that simple. Because
Kevin Durant's a better scorer than James Webb.
Like, what if you got push back?
Because I do. I mean, I think about Magic. I think about Magic getting in the lane. I think about Magic in transition. I think about Magic scoring at the rim. I think about Magic being able to shoot the mid-range. I think about Magic in transition. Now, I'm not going to argue that Steph Curry, that long ball trumps all of that. I'm not going to argue that point. I think that Curry's long ball trumps all of that. But I think that Magic's ability to score gets discounted. And I think the fact that Steph Curry, because he shoots the long ball so well, and because it does trump what Magic does as a scorer, I think it's almost like it blows everything else that Magic does out of the water. And that's just not true. Magic was great at the rim. Magic was great getting downhill. Magic would dunk the ball on guys. Curry ain't doing that. Magic is playing in traffic against bigger guys, scoring on bigger guys at the rim. That's going on. Now, I cannot argue that Curry is a better long ball shooter. I can't. But I just think that Magic in transition, getting to the rim, I just think he was fantastic. And I think we're discounting that.
He was fantastic. You compared him to Steph as a scorer. That's the problem.
Yeah, Ron.
You said he was better. You said he was better scorer than Chris Paul. Yeah.
I think he does all that stuff, chill, transition, getting downhill, on the block, everything. I think he does everything just great. And he does a lot of that stuff better than Steph. The thing is that 3-ball is a part of scoring. And when you do that 3-ball, as half.
What the hell is wrong with you dudes, man? Y'all dudes in the chat, y'all fucking ridiculous. I'm just supposed to agree with everything that y'all dudes say. Like, okay, Curry is a better scorer than Magic, and it's not even close. Like, there's a gap like this. Like, it's not even close. No, it's not.
It is a gap, chill, because Steph, because like I was explaining, like I'm explaining, chill, that you shoot.
I'm supposed to agree with everything that y'all dudes say.
Okay, you don't got to do everything. If half your shots
shout
are
out the
threes,
beef of the year, Chill versus Chat. It's still going, y'all.
25 feet away.
Yeah, but I'm the biggest crash
knock down the long ball. Okay, no problem. I get with that. But to completely leave out Magic for all of the other stuff that he does as an offensive, as a scorer, as a bucket getter. I mean, the guy, don't forget, he left in his prime at 31 years old. He left in his prime with 17,000 points. He was on his way to 25,000 points as a bucket getter at the lead guard spot. Guards aren't doing that. He was doing that. And he was getting downhill. He was getting to the rim. He had shot, to your point, he shot almost 90% at the strike. So he was a scorer. He could score the basketball with the best of them. I'm not saying that Curry, that one thing that he does, I'm not saying that doesn't trump what Magic does. I'm not saying that, because that thing is lethal. And that thing is something that nobody else had. I won't ever argue that, ever. But to sit there and say that Magic, who for the stretch that he in the era that he played in, getting downhill, playing against big guys, playing amongst trees, because he was a big guy, being able to do that stuff, I can't discount that. I can't, and I won't.
You can't discount it unless we're comparing it to Steph Curry. That's my only thing, Chill. I think you're 100% correct. I think everything you said is facts. I think, you know what I'm saying? I think I don't know what the chat's talking about. I'm not sure. All I'm saying is that when you do all those things better than Steph Curry, which a lot of people do, it doesn't matter when we're having a scoring conversation, because the fact that he shoots 10 a game and he's the best person to do it, besides Ray Allen, it clears everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you're done. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, Chill, that man right there is the most dangerous man you've ever seen on the basketball court, because he got a bigger gun than everybody. You know what I'm saying?
It's just, he had 6 seasons.
Anytime.
Curry had 6 seasons where he shot more long balls than he shot shots.
Yo,
Makes
before
sense.
we transition into these super chats,
Wait.
I know. Go ahead, real talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Because I think y'all are underselling Steph as a scorer yourself. Like, Chill, the stuff you're saying about Magic, like, oh, we're not kind of getting, like, just to minimize Steph to just greatest 3-point shooter, which yes, he absolutely is. But it's the variety of ways he can get there. It's the fact that he may have the second best handle of all time and can create separation and get to the basket. I said maybe Mars. He's top 5 for sure, in my opinion. He can definitely finish at the basket. One of the greatest guard finishers at the basket, also with float shots, different English. He can put on the ball at the rim. You know what I'm saying? So just saying, oh, you know, he's a great 3-point shooter, I think that's kind of minimizing it. He's also he's the greatest off the dribble shooter we've probably seen. You know,
I'm on record saying that, real talk. That's the separation, and I'm on record saying that's the separation between him and Ray Allen. Like, there's nobody off the bounce 20. There's no defense for that. None. There's no defense for that whatsoever. But there's no but. Curry is a better scorer than Magic. Yes,
Clearly, yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and dive into some of these super chats. The first one that I got is from, and shout out to this segment too. But the first super chat I got is from Skinny74445. Magic over Steph, I won't argue, but Jokic, I disagree. I'm starting to feel like some people are forgetting peak Steph. I'm hearing names like SGA. Also, Steph is much more than just a shooter.
I don't think Magic clears either one of them. I think Magic, Steph, and Jokic is a valid conversation.
I think it is too, 100%. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, Steph's way more than a shooter.
And here's the thing that this is where the disconnect is, Mars. The fact that he does shoot the basketball as well as he does, and that's the main part of his arsenal. That's what it looks like. That's kind of what it looks like who he is. Like, we saw him go for 55 this season and what did he make? 13 or 14 threes? And he shot like
against
18
Orlando.
Up. Yeah, against Orlando. He made like 13 threes. Like, that's who he is. Like, I understand that Steph, to your point, real talk, super nice with the pill, could get downhill with the best of them, right? I just feel like it gets overshadowed by, between the legs twice, 25 feet away from the basket, cracking the long ball, in transition, stopping at the break, 24 feet, 25 feet away from the basket, away from the basket. And it's cash. That overshadows all of that. And a lot of those shots are back-breaking shots that he shoots. So a lot of people don't pay attention to the other stuff, like him getting to the rim. Like, there was a conversation, and y'all dudes talk about me with the worst takes. There was a conversation, and please straighten me out, where who's a better finisher, Kyrie Irving or Steph Curry? That was going on.
Yeah.
People were asking that question. Who is a better finisher between Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry? So he does get to the rim. I'm not going to argue that.
I don't know why that was a conversation. Kyrie.
I don't either. I think Irv was a better finisher than him. But
I think Swiper brought it up like a few months ago too, by the way.
I think Steph is good though. I think Steph is good at it.
Yes.
It's not a conversation with Kyrie.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way.